Welcome back to Cigars and Consequences, you hear me? Episode 12, Cigars and Consequences. 615 Chronicles, you hear me? Cigar today is Camacho. It's a new joint I'm trying out. Somebody told me to check it out, but it's called Camacho. It's lit though. And consequence of the day, they gonna go wherever the bag at, baby. They gonna go wherever the bag at. As I stated before, when we made it back to the city, link up with Big Juvie. When I link up with Big Juvie, she give me the 10 racks, and Big Juvie give me the 10 racks. We just spending and blowing so much money during that particular time. We don't even know where the money coming. I mean, we don't know where the money coming in. We don't know where the money's coming out. We just don't know. We just don't know. At this point, Rock give me the 10K. When Rock give me the 10K, Rock say, you must have forgot that you sent me a package last week. But keep in mind that I'm at the University of Louisiana at Monroe at that particular time, which is ULM. I'm trying to manage relationships. I'm trying to manage schoolwork. I'm trying to manage my team that's currently working underneath me right now. I'm micromanaging a whole lot of stuff. However, my team that's going out there to go get the product, whether it's Vanilla Visa gift cards, whether it's Donnie and Burke bags, whether it's Coach bags, whatever type of gift cards they're getting, whatever product they selling 50 cents on the dollar, you best believe they gonna keep tab on it, even if I'm not gonna keep tab on it, because at the end of the day, everybody wants their money. I puff on that. My team gonna keep my mind right. It's not my money per se. Even though I'm putting up all the money, I'm fronting them, they're still having to go out there and go work. So if they having to still go out there and go work, they're gonna hit me up and say, boss, hey man, you know we laid up there and gave you, we gave you $10,000, $20,000 worth of merchandise last weekend. You told us to ship it off to New Orleans, but you ain't never got back with us. I'm sure they was gonna holler at me. I'm sure Big Goober and my little white homeboy that was rocking out with me at ULM, they was gonna get it, you know what I'm saying? They was gonna get at me. So, me and Rock chopping it up, she came there to me. Rock like, man, look, I see what you got going on right there, but we locked in right now. So what we doing? Now Rock, keep in mind, I've been checking on her for a minute, so while I'm checking on Rock, Rock see my AKA, she see Annie, but now I'm hustling. I'm becoming that dude now. So I'm not just a regular individual that she just see as Big Baby's protege. Now she see me as the man. So now since she see me as the man, she picking and choosing. She picking and choosing right now. And as she's picking and choosing, I ain't ducking no wreck. I ain't ducking no wreck for all my hustlers, ballers. Y'all know when y'all get into that bag, man, they just come out the woodwork, don't they? They come out the woodworks. For everybody that know what I'm talking about, man, puff on that. What a time. But it's even greater right now. It's even greater right now. Y'all already know what it is out here in this Houston heat. Hot. Still trying to get to it though. Rock like, all right, man, well, you know what it is. You know, you come down to the city, you know what I'm saying? You can lay up there and come holler at me, and we need to start doing some things on the side. I never really like to mix business with pleasure. That's one thing that Big Baby taught me, or that's something that is a cliche or a trite statement that's said throughout the annals of history, is that you should never mix business with pleasure. And you think I'm finna lay up there and not holla at Rock when Rock had the BBL, the BBL before there was the BBL. Rock thing was like that. I'm saying Rock. I'm thinking about another person or whatever that I hollered at back in Alabama. Now we talking about Big Juvie. That's my problem. Woo! I'm thinking about too many of them at the same time. Boom. So Big Juvie like, man, look, you already know you got to take me on a trip. I'm laying up here. Now, another thing that was cool about Big Juvie was that I don't know that she did it because she was cool with me. But Big Juvie wouldn't charge me nothing to get the stuff off. You know, because I think she already had a clientele that she didn't have to go out there and promote anything. She had to say anything to anybody. People just knew she was connect. And they'll come holler at her. Because in my mind, I'm like, man, if you got over $20,000, $40,000, $50,000, $100,000 worth of merchandise, I'm sure you got to let people know what it is. Just had an aha moment. Now keep in mind that Big Boy and Big Baby, they had already been in the game, and Rock had already established this clientele. When she established this clientele, and they was already on standby. I guess I was just a supplement to some what she had already going on. Rock let me know. Rock was like, what, Rock? Big Juvie. Big Juvie let me know that, hey, all you got to do is make sure that I'm straight. Give me a gas card or give me a card so I can put gas up in my car. So you telling me, in my mind, I'm like, all I did was spend $2 on this account that I have right here, and you giving me $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 in return, and all you want is a card just to fill up your gas tank? Man, my mouth wide open just like how it's open right now. She ain't asking for nothing. You know the saying go, the person that asks for nothing get everything, but the person that asks for everything, you get nothing. But she was asking for nothing, so I was making sure, like, man, Big Juvie finna, man, I got Big Juvie, she's straight. So every time I hit Big Juvie off with a gas card, or Big Juvie may say that she need $500 here, $1,000 here to take care of something on the Vanilla Visa gift card, I wasn't tripping, because this woman was literally making us hundreds and thousands of dollars week in and week out. Why would I care about giving her a $2, a card that only cost me $2, but could possibly give her $2,000 worth of gas, could possibly give her $10,000 worth of gas? I don't know what she was doing with the card. Didn't care what she was doing with the card. I just gave her what she wanted because she never wanted anything back in monetary value. Took care of Rock. Me and Rock, we chopping it up. We rocking. Keep in mind, I'm gonna say Rock and Big Juvie. I'm gonna use those names interchangeably. Let's just go ahead and go and keep it real. We're gonna protect the innocent, but we're gonna keep it 100. We're gonna say Rock and Big Juvie. I'm gonna use that interchangeably. Alright, me and Annie, my AK, we back on our way back to school. We're on our way back to ULM. Alright, once we get back to ULM, me and Annie get back on campus. When we get back on campus, then people see that her lifestyle done changed drastically. People see how she's dressing and how she done went from having the little trap phone, the little chirp, the little, the little oop-de-doop, to where now she having smartphones that are literally, she got the product during that particular time, to where if the iPhone right now, the hottest thing out right now, in other people's opinion, I'm not an iPhone user, but the hottest thing out right now is the iPhone Pro 17. Right, of course, in September it's gonna be the 18, so forth and so on. So every time a phone came out, something was hot, Annie always had it. She was the first person to have it. And then plus, once again, whenever you just an AKA, and then you a struggling student going to college, you don't supposed to have these things. All right, cool. And it got the Gucci on, and it got the Louis Vuitton on, and it got the Burberry on, and it got the Dior on, and it got the Ed Hardy on, and it got everything that everybody wants. She got it on. her sorority sister starting to see how I move. Her sorority sister starting to see what's going on. So guess what they doing behind up? So I go into the student union, and then when Annie was on campus doing something or whatever it was, you'll have some of her sorority sister winking and blinking, hey, man, hey, big head, you know, just actually being extra nice. I like this. I like this. I can rock out with this here. All right. So the AKs, they starting to gravitate towards me. The Deltas starting to gravitate towards me. The ones that are the Poodles, I forgot what the name of they sorority was. They starting to gravitate toward me. So basically everybody on the campus, they starting to rock out with me. Like they really just want to be seen with me, because every time I step out, I'm first to death. Every time Annie, she step out, she first to death. So we in the building, right? And I go into the student union one day, and Annie's sorority sister, she pulled me to the side. So you and Annie, y'all really rocking like that, or what's really going on? I'm like, yeah, that's my girl, we locked in. She was like, man, look, I don't really be running my mouth, and I be around here seeing what's going on. I just be looking and observing, and this and the third or whatever. Man, look, let me get your phone, get my number, holler at me later on tonight, and me, you gonna have to sit down and chop it up and come to an understanding of something. Bet. We ain't ducking no wreck. We ain't ducking no wreck. Man, I ain't gonna lie. In that state of mind that I was in right there, I'm trying to hit everything that's moving that look presentable. Because keep in mind that before I got on, I was just a regular guy. I was a guy that was just going to school, nobody noticed me, and I was part of the in crowd, so I felt like I had that power during that particular time. So I'm about to wield this power. Motherfuckers finna notice me. So Annie, sorority sister, give me the number. But I know she ain't one of the sorority sisters that Annie really kick it with, because I'm not trying to, I ain't gonna mess with them too close to home. However, when they have meetings, they may see each other. But as far as talking on a daily basis, this and the third, she had a group of the girls that she hung out with. Then she had a group of the girls that would just come out the woodwork. And when they hollered at me, they'd be like, man, I know you holler at Annie, so what's happening? Me and no girl, we end up chopping it up. While me and no girl chopping it up, Annie blowing my phone up. While Annie blowing my phone up, we over there by the student union. While me and no girl over there by the student union, we ducked off in a whip that got dark tint. So we chopping it up, and no girl was like, man, look, I'm trying to show you what it is. You already know what I'm trying to do. We ain't even got to have this conversation. So I'm like, oh, girl like, man, let me eat you up. Hey, eat you up, you know, back during that time, like, which is, matter of fact, she didn't say eat you up. She was like, let me go ahead and go hit, yeah, let me hit that head. I'm like, what? I pull that thing out, pull it out. Man, old girl laying up there, hitting that thing. Man, while she hitting that head, there was a cafeteria worker that was coming to put the garbage in the garbage can at the student union that we was parked by. So while the cafeteria worker coming to put the garbage in the garbage can, and old girl hitting me off, and right now, I'm just dazed. I ain't really know, I'm looking at this, whatever. Man, the cafeteria worker saw me and Annie, know me and Annie. Every time we come in there and swipe our card, she calling us by our first name. I got my head like this, eyes just rolling in the back of my head because a girl hit me out, but she can't really see who's down there. So when I raised my head back up and I looked, the cafeteria worker, she was cool. She was like probably in her mid-30s during that particular time. She was like, and laughed at me. And when she did that, man, you won't believe what happened next whenever me and Annie walked into the student union that following day, and the cafeteria worker that did this to me, you won't believe what the hell she said when she swiped me and Annie's student card for us to get lunch there. Man, stay tuned for the next episode of Cigars and Consequences. The link is down below. Make sure you get inside of the school community. Get inside the school community. We're showing you how to repair your credit. We're showing you how to update late payments, take off derogatories, actually get a 700, 800 credit score, how to leverage your credit to where you can go out there, turn credit into cash, do whatever it is that you need to do with your credit, and also stop going into places where you feel like that you're going to be turned down or you feel too embarrassed to go there. Man, get inside the school community, get your credit right, let's lock in so we can make it happen. It's in the description below. I'll catch y'all on the next one.